Hey, I'm Luke with Rossmonster. We're here at Overland Expo West. I want to show you guys our new Skye van, which is sitting behind us here. This is a 170 3500, so this vehicle is going to have plenty of capacity to carry you, your friends, your family, and all your gear. We do a super single conversion on this vehicle. We have the Van Compass 4.3 suspension with the Falcon shocks, so those are adjustable there. That's going to be really good for both on-road and off-road use. The Skye, from an exterior perspective, is really set up to be exactly the way you want it day one. We run the KC light bar up there. That's mounted to a rooftop, or really a pop top. That can be used for extra sleeping, as well as when it's down, it's walkable. You can put load bars on it. We've got solar up there. And so, that's a really versatile solution. We offer this Skye with and without that pop top. So if that's not for you, no worries. As we move around the back here, everything comes standard with the Van's ladder tire carrier. You've got your full-size spare back here. And then as we look in the rear of this van, one of the coolest things about the Skye is our Murphy bed setup. So I'll show you guys what that looks like here in a second. But this, when you have the bed down, is going to act very similar to a traditional garage setup in a van. We've got flare space, so you sleep east to west in here. You can do bikes, paddle boards, whatever your gear of choice back here is. And we'll step up here. This Murphy bed, the crux is it's got to be easy to set up. So this guy flips down. You simply fold it out. This you can leave bedding on, fold up with and without. The awesome thing about this is this mattress is super comfortable. You can't feel the seams at all in here. When you're ready to go to daytime mode, you simply fold this guy, give it a little shove, and push it in. So what's cool about that is now we've got almost 11 feet of countertop space in here. So whether you're using the back area as a workstation, or we've been cooking tacos the last couple nights in here, you've got tons of prep space. You can hang out in here with all your friends and really be the base camp. This features a 150 liter fridge. We get that off the ground here, so it's a little bit easier to access in this aisle space here. And so you got full freezer and a big fridge to work with. We've got a convection air fryer, Breville oven here, 2-burner induction cooktop. So really set up to carry all the food, all the cooking power that you want. Over here along the driver's side, we've got our shower. This features a cassette style toilet. One of the coolest things about this shower is we duct heat directly to the shower. So that's really cool to use this as a drawing room, if you've got wet gear. You can also turn that on when you're showering, so this space becomes warm, and when you turn that water off, you've got a really warm space to soap up and be comfortable before you rinse off. We also have hydronic heated floors with our Rixon heating system in here. And then as we move all the way to the front, we've got this bench seat here. This swivels 90 degrees, so we're in camp mode, lounge mode here. So we're living out of the side of this van. Going down the road, we simply swivel this forward. And so you've got 3-point belts forward facing. And then this will also convert to a small bed as well. So, you've got sleeping areas in the front, your main bed in the rear, which is the dinette. And then as we pop up there, that's the pop top. Probably have some gear sitting up there right now, but that's a really cool place to sleep. Those big windows, lots of airflow. And you can access the roof if you step back rearward there as well. And then you've got other awning comes standard, outdoor table and owl side steps. Really set this up so it's exactly the way that you're going to want to drive off lot and be really comfortable day one. Hop over here next. This is our Baja Plus. This is our biggest rig that we build here at Rossmonster. This sits on the Ram 5500 chassis or the F550. The one behind me here is on the Ram chassis. We do liquid spring suspension, a super single conversion on this truck as well. The cool thing about that liquid spring suspension is it's an active suspension, so we are reading position sensors at all 4 corners. And so in a driving scenario where you traditionally have a lot of body roll, we're sending more pressure to those outside struts. So this feels really, really planted both on-road and off-road. Some of the other accessories, we've got our Max Trax table here, so traction boards, as well as an outdoor workspace for various things at camp. This particular setup has 2 boxes in our full-size spare. We run these bike racks over these boxes. A lot of people ask how you get this down. We've got a step stool. These boxes are cool because they step up and actually keep these bikes higher. That's nice because I'm now walking underneath this at camp without hitting my head. And the bikes are a little bit further out of reach of people that might want to mess with those. Let's hop inside and check this rig out. So as we step into the living space here, the Baja Plus is going to be 9 inches wider and 12 inches longer than our Trail. So this is a really comfortable living space. If you've got multiple people and friends and kids in here, you can pass by each other. We offer this vehicle with a pop top option as well. This particular unit doesn't have one, but it's prepped for it. So you have sleeping queen size over the bed, or bed over the cab there. We've got this dinette area in the rear, which also converts to a bed. And this sitting area with all these windows, these are dual pane glass windows. This space feels really open, and you can sit, a bunch of friends around the table. Similar to the last vehicle we were just in, we've got convection air fryer, microwave oven here, induction cooking, 12-volt isotherm fridge. We've got a shower. The LX layout has a full wet bath here, cassette style toilet, and then we've got our coffee set up here with the Breville, and all your fun accessories. We are in the Baja. For those of you who are not familiar with this platform, this is a hard shell pop top. So when we're inside the camper at camp, we're over 6.5 feet tall here. But this comes down almost 18 inches going down the road. So that really keeps the center of gravity low. It keeps our overall height low. We're actually shorter than that Sprinter van that we were just standing in going down the road. And so this is going to drive a lot more like a pickup truck, and a lot unlike any of your traditional truck campers. So, that's really the magic of the Baja. This is going to be a vehicle that's going to be easy to park, easy to drive on the highway, easy to get off-road, and be that vehicle that you really go to for all your adventures. Thanks for checking out our vehicles here. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. Our team's more than happy to answer questions, chat vans, chat trucks. You can find us at rossmonster.com. We're on Instagram, YouTube, all the social channels at Rossmonster. Feel free to reach out.